We learned a lot today about fuel injection hose, and this is probably going to help somebody. So I'm waiting for a belt tensioner, and then I noticed that my fuel injection lines are cracked and dry rotted. They're probably the original ones. They might last another 20 years. I don't know. There isn't a problem yet. But I had some fuel injection hose here at the house, and I had 3/8 fuel injection hose, and that's too big. But then I had some 1/4 inch hose, and when I go to the parts store, I usually just say, give me some fuel line. And I'm not being specific enough, and then a lot of times I wonder why the price varies, and it's crazy. So this fuel hose is not for fuel injection. That's only good to 50 psi. So what I needed, or what I think I needed, was 5/16 fuel injection hose. And then here's another example of, this is a carburetor rebuild kit and stuff for the lawnmower. And this is some Chinese hose, and there's no labeling on it, no writing on it. So, not all hose the same. So I went to 3 parts stores, and we ended up going to AutoZone twice. If you have a good O'Reilly's in your town, then that's probably going to be the cheapest way to do this. I made a mistake and I bought 3 feet of hose, and I should have got 4 feet of hose, and I would have had enough to cut it. But then I went to O'Reilly's and I learned that they have this hose here already packaged up in the aisles to do stuff like this. Then they couldn't even sell me the hose because they couldn't break a $100 bill. Pretty sure that's illegal. You can put your little sign there saying you don't accept 50s and 100s, but let me back up. This hose at AutoZone is $8 and change per foot. So if you buy 4 foot of this, it's going to be $35 roughly. And you could buy 2 hoses at O'Reilly's and it would be $25 instead of $35. But you know, O'Reilly's can't make a sale anyways because they don't accept $100 bills. Of course, then we had to buy fancy fuel injection hose clamps because they're smooth on the inside. They're not like, I probably don't even have one on this. Yeah, I did. Right there. They're not like those clamps. I was kind of wondering why they don't run the fuel lines over here more and then go over. Why do you run it right next to the engine and heat it up like that? So the trick with getting these clips off is push down on it slightly, then push the clip in, and then pull up. And that's how it's held on there. So if you put 2 fingers down here and kind of hold it, and then push down, and then push in slightly, and then pull up. That's the best I got for you. And I'm going to try to put the heat shielding and stuff back on in the same place that it was, obviously. So I don't know a trick for taking these clamps off. Just get under them with a screwdriver and then grab them with them pliers and pull on them. Try not to break the plastic. So the sun's going down. It took me all day to change a couple of fuel lines. And all we have to do is put the clamps on this end and connect the hoses. I had to go back and look at a video to make sure which hose connected where. It's pretty much just like it was from the factory. I probably put way too much thought into how much slack and how these hoses sit, and I don't want to put any pressure on the fittings. I want my clamps angled in the right place so I can get to them if I have to. So I got the fuel lines connected. Let's turn the key and see if they leak. So we finished one project today, replacing the fuel lines, so that's one less thing we have to worry about. Pretty happy with that.